is going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Good, good. Looks like I got everything in order. Sound's working. Cool, cool. Let's get into it. So, I wanted to do a little bit of a reboot on this channel. It's kind of been all over the place, okay? Um, and I'm kind of gonna just explain why I wanted to do a little reboot of this channel. We're gonna be talking about the same subjects though, basically. But um, I felt like this channel was really unfocused. Okay, very unfocused. And I think the reason it was unfocused was because I didn't have a good idea who I wanted to talk to. Okay, so a lot of people on this channel are all about the Bathmate. Okay, and I love the Bathmate. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love that device. I think it is the best device. One of the best men devices ever made. Okay, I love it. I love it. However, and this is the main point I'm trying to make. I use it in conjunction with being a gym bro. Okay, it isn't that I'm a bathmater that happens to go to the gym. It's that I'm a gym bro that happens to use the Bathmate. Okay, so I kind of felt like the channel, the main focus was too much on that. Okay, so I want to reorient myself and this channel a little bit more in that direction. Okay, so we're gonna be really talking. It's still gonna be like the same subjects. And I want to try to do a nightly show. Okay, late night with light. Um, and we're gonna be covering 3 topics every day. Okay, so format that I want to do on this channel is we're going to start with a story. Might do. Well, I might do my current stats first. And then we're going to do a little bit of a story. And then we're going to get into 3. We're going to get into 3 topics. Okay, topics per night. Okay, we're going to talk generally about the same things week after week after week. Okay, so let's kind of go into the current stats. All right, so if you've been watching this channel, you know I've been trying to get to 200 pounds. Okay, I am kind of yo-yoing right now between 225 and 240. I seem to be going up and down that 15-pound range quite a bit. I'll get to 225. I just get worn out. I'll get knocked off the horse. I'll go back to 240. By the time I hit 240, I feel like I'm replenished enough to, get my eating under control. I'll get back to 225, and it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth. Okay, so. However, this is very interesting, and I posted the picture I'm using as my thumbnail now. I wanted to use that picture for a particular reason. So, when I was about 225, I was 225 at the start of the summer. Okay, I mean, all my weights had gone up. Okay, all my weights on the journal had gone up. But I didn't look like I had gained any muscle, okay? It just looked like I said, the weights had gone up. There ain't no doubt about that. The weights have gone up. But I just didn't. didn't look like I was muscular. And then I took from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And I'm sorry, Memorial Day to the 4th of July, what, 4 or 5 week break. And I just kind of laid off the workouts a little bit and I just ate. I just went out and had some fun meals, went to some barbecues, had some pizzas, stuff of that nature. And my God, like I gained weight, but it was like everything filled out. It was almost like I'm like, oh my God, like I got bigger, but in a good way, in a really good way. Like I was surprised, and everyone was like, oh my God, you got huge, okay, and not like I said, like not in a you got fat type of way. It's just like everything filled out. Okay, it was almost like the muscles needed a 2 week break and a lot of calories to like boom, boom. Um, I was really, really, really happy. Okay, very surprised. I was very happy. Um, felt good. Felt good. Okay, so this is my story, by the way, guys. Um, and I was just like, okay, good, 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 good. Uh, what's going on? So, and then after the 4th, I started getting back on the diet again. And it's just been very slow since the 4th of July. But we're ending summer now. Labor Day is this coming weekend, so we're gonna we're gonna be going back into the strict diet season again. Okay. Um, I've actually kind of gone back to the strict dieting in the last 2 weeks. Very scheduled eating. Very scheduled eating. Example, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have a beef bowl that's just a pound of um, ground beef, a little cheese and spice in it. Maybe a cup, not a cup, maybe a half a cup of sour cream in it just to give it a little moisture. I actually found like it sounds weird. Like a little sour cream is good, but a lot's terrible. A lot's terrible. It makes it cold. I don't like it cold. I just like probably like a quarter cup would just be about right. So very scheduled eating. Tomorrow it's just gonna be some salami rolls. I just instead of using bread, I take some meat, roll it up in a piece of cheese, and a bowl of soup. That's my Thursday, Tuesday, Sunday meals. I might go back to ribs on Saturday because the weather's getting cooling off, so I can start baking again. And either way, scheduled eating, scheduled eating. Okay. So filled out, look good. Now I'm just trying to slim back down again, and I've seemed to kept it really my back really blew up. So I'm trying to keep the back. I'm slimming down, and the six pack is actually coming back. Now, when I was at 225, I could almost see it. Then I kind of lost it. Now it's slowly coming visible again. However, I'm going to say this. I think the pain point in trying to lose the last bit of fat is going to be actually on my lower back. Is that the love handles? Yeah, I guess that'd be the love handles. That's probably actually going to be the area that doesn't disappear. I'll probably have, but we're going to keep working. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep slimming down. Okay. My goal for this week is 236.3, and right now I am at 236.5. So I got 0.2 pounds to go. So, with all luck, I might hit that tomorrow. So, that's where we're at. That's the story. So let's kind of go into our three subjects tonight, guys. Okay, the three subjects are going to be about, I've been talking about this a little bit on the channel, preeminence. We're going to be talking about my new bathmate. And then we're going to be talking about the trying to learn how to craft an offer. Okay, these are the three things. The three things I've been kind of focusing on. Okay, so let's go into preeminence, and I think this is actually probably the most important thing for a person in the gym to come to terms with preeminence. Preeminence, the definition is to be superior to all others. Okay, to be to possess a superiority. Actually, let me look that up. What was the exact preeminence? I'm gonna look that up. Okay, preeminence. A superiority surpassing all others. Okay, superiority surpassing all others. That is preeminence. And the reason I think this is a very, very important concept to get to really embrace is you need the act. There's a couple things I'm pretty convinced of. I'm pretty convinced of. If you work out, and I don't mean like you're trying to be a bodybuilding competition, but if you work out on a regular basis and you're really trying and you're keeping track of your measurements and you're weightlifting and you're really pushing your body and trying to, like I said, you don't not even to compete on a stage. I don't even care about that. You just want to be healthy and strong and good looking, and you hit the gym and you maybe your diet's not perfect, but you're keeping an eye on it, making sure it doesn't get out of control, and year by year you get fitter and fitter instead of bigger than bigger. You have a superiority to other people, and that is not to put other people down. What I am trying to do is I'm saying you should feel good about yourself. You should be proud of yourself. You should look at yourself in the mirror and have a glow, because you know that you are doing something that most people, at least 80% of people, will never even attempt. Let me look about this up. I saw a really scary statistic. What percent of Americans go to the gym? I love AI. I love AI. Okay, so 21 to 24%. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna keep it high. I'll just say we'll even bump it. I'll say 1/4 of the population goes to the gym. Okay, that's what it's saying. Let me see about the statistic. No, this maybe not. I didn't think it was that high. Okay, well, I'm sorry. 19%. Here, this is it. This is the one I was looking for. Wow, reading. I'm trying to find this. There's a better one. I know there is. There is a better one. Is this the better one? I think. Here we go. All right. So I'm just kind of. Where are the statistics? Okay, let me. Okay. I'm trying to. I saw a really good statistic. So they're saying about 24% of Americans, it seems a little high, go to the gym. Okay, or have a gym membership. I'm sorry, a gym membership. But I know that's lower. Where is that? What is the percent who exercise? Okay. That's not. to the gym regularly. Trying to find it. Okay, yeah, sorry, there we go. Got it. That's what I was looking for. So, I'm using my phone as my camera. I can't use it for the calculator. So, 25% of... Oh, that's not even people. So, only 25% of U.S. gym members go to the gym at least weekly or twice a week. Okay? So... Oops. Hold on, guys. My dog wants out of here. What's up, boy? Do you want out of here? Okay. Up, 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 up. Apologize. Sorry. So 18. Okay. So 25% of people go. We'll say go to the gym at least twice a week. So let me think here. So 25% of 25%. Let's just be. Give it the best. So 25%. So half of 25%. So what? Like 6-7% of people of the Americans go to the gym on a weekly basis, twice a week. So not a lot. Let's just say I'll be generous. Let's just say 10% of the population goes to the gym on a regular basis. I'll be generous. You still in the top 10% of people. Like, you should feel proud of yourself, okay? And I think that number's high. I think that number's really high, okay? And I'm being generous. So, like I said, I'm not trying to talk down anyone, okay? Because everyone has their struggles. What I'm trying to get across is that you should feel proud and good for yourself, okay? You should feel the glow. Like you are doing something that most people just won't do, okay? They just won't do. So be proud of that fact. Be proud that you took the initiative to better your life, okay? And that's the type of superiority I'm talking about. I'm not talking a superiority in the sense of I'm superior so I can treat you less. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like you just have a good quality, okay? I get the point I'm trying to make is coming across, because in life you want to be preeminent with everyone. You want to being preeminent, I think, is one of the best things for a person's attitude when they're working out. And you want to have that. You want to have that quality. Because it's kind of hard to treat other people well. It's kind of hard to treat other people well when you treat yourself like shit, right? So, gotta start there. It's got to start there. This is a very hard subject to talk. I would recommend watching Jay Abraham's speech he gives a speech on this subject to a bunch of gym owners. It's a really good speech. It's a 2-hour speech. It's a 2-hour speech. 2 hours. Give it a whirl. I think it's a phenomenal speech. So, let's go on. Okay, let's go on to subject number 2, guys. Let's go on to subject number 2. Okay, grab it. I had to get a new bathmate. Okay. This is an 8 incher. Okay. My old one here. Actually, my old one broke. It tore about right here while I was using it. So, and I'll be honest, the 9 incher was just a little bit big. It was just a little too big. So I got once the seven I max out, no problem. 7 incher I max out, no problem. So I thought I'd get an 8 incher. Okay, try out the 8. I love it. I tried it with the comfort pad. I'm gonna try it without it. I'm not really loving the comfort pad on this, cause I feel like it restricts the girth expansion. Okay. Like I said, I could have got another 9, but it was a little big, I thought, and I thought, let me go in a size in between. So I am going to be experimenting, not really experimenting, with this new bathmate over the next few days. Was on my new routine. Okay, let me tell you what my old routine was. My old routine with the bathmate was this. I would do a 5-minute warm up, 50 scrotum stretches. Then I would put the bathmate on, kegel while inside for 5 minutes, take it off, do 50 more stretches, 5 more minutes of bathmate. Then I would do, kegel inside, and then do that one more time for the full 15 minutes. I did 100 of those sessions. And what were my gains? I am well over 7 inches now. Well, like 7 1/4, 7 3/16, like somewhere in there. It's like a fight. It's like between the two. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I can't find my girth tape though. It's like a circumference tape. I don't know where that went, so I don't know what my girth is. Sadly, that's where we're at. That is where I am. That is where I am at with that. So now the new routine, which I've only done 4 sessions of. This new routine. All we're doing is it's kind of very similar to the last one, but this is going to make sense. I hope this makes sense. So the first 10 sessions, all I'm doing extra is I'm adding manual stretches, shaft stretches before I do the routine I just said. Okay. After these first 10, I will start adding joking in. So the next 10 will have 25 jokes in between each set. Then the next 10 will have 50. Then the next 10 will have 75. And then the next 20 will have 100. And then the next 10 will have 125, 150, then 175. And then we're going to have 1 week of 200. And then the next 100 will just be me doing 100 sets of 600 jokes and the stretching, the whole basic package, right? And then after that, we're gonna add some other stuff. But that's basically what I'm on. That's like the journey. That's like the journey I'm on right now. That's where we're going. And my basic idea is this, guys. Once I've hit 500 sessions with this progressive routines I'm doing, I don't see me gaining anymore. Right now, I'm actually quite happy with my size. I am very happy with my size. Right now, I'm just doing this for kind of fun. Like I hit my goals long ago for this particular activity. Now it's just me doing it. Doing these male enhancement routines for fun, right? I don't actually need to gain anymore. I mean, if I got to 8 inches, I'd be like, yay! But it's not like a goal. The goal has been hit. This is all just extra on the cake. Um, and then I think I'm going to incorporate edging into the routine too once I get after these next 100. I think that's gonna be where I really start hitting the edging. I was gonna do it sooner, but I just have so much going on. I just don't see the time right now. I try to put the size genetic extender into my daily routine, but man, that thing is just not. I have tried so many methods to make it comfortable. It's just not comfortable. Like maybe if I had a desk job all day, but I'm driving around, lifting heavy shit. It's just not feasible for what my line of work. Okay, so let's go on to some more theoretical things I'm working on right now. Okay, theoretical. So I'm trying to learn how to write business offers. Okay, and once I get one that's a winner, I'm gonna market the shit out of it. But first, I need to write a winner, and this has been much more challenging than I have anticipated. Okay, so I originally was sending out newsletters or sales letters, and I thought they had an offer in it, but they really had just the hint of an offer. So I had to go back. And I had to really concentrate on how I plan, how I write an offer. Right, I really had to concentrate. I really had to refocus. I watched a few videos because I thought I understood it, but I didn't understand it. And basically, an offer is this: you're going to promise to deliver some sort of result within a certain time frame. That's it, right? I promise to do X within Y time frame. That's basically it. Okay, and it could be a little more fluffed up, but the main, and you could even probably put in how you plan on doing it. But that's basically it, guys. It's you promise to deliver. You promise to deliver some result within a certain time frame. That's basically an offer. Okay, and the video I watched kind of made more sense than. I love Alex Hormozi's book, but I felt like this video actually. The book would have been a great companion to this video. You don't want to add guarantees on until you have the core offer you have it down. Not only do people like the core offer, but you can actually deliver it time and time again. Okay, because if you guarantee something you can't deliver, you're gonna get in trouble. So that's kind of been the thing I've been working on. This last few weeks. It's been hard. It's been mentally hard. My day literally looks like this, guys. My day literally looks like this. I wake up every day, go to the gym, and then at work I am determined to learn how to market. Right? That's literally my day. Gym for 2 hours from like 5 in the morning to I leave the gym about 6:45. Get to work at 7, market 8, 10, 12 hours a day. That's literally been the life I've been living. Okay, and I'm very determined to get it down. Okay, I'm very determined to get this down. Okay, and once I get it down, I'm gonna share. I'll show full results, like bank statements and everything, and real picture results. I will 100%. So actually, let me kind of go down into the gym life. Okay, this is a Gym Bro channel. Um, I so last week it was deadlift week, deadlift day, and God, my left elbow was just fucked, and I could not get the weight off the ground, and I was like, man, did I put too much weight? Did I put too much weight on the bar? And I was like, oh man, 'cause like I said, guys, I did it, and I felt my elbow pop. I was like, my left elbow pop, and I was like, oh man, this hurts. And actually, I really thought like, oh man, because what I did was I got some advice on my deadlift form, and I implemented the changes. Okay, and like I said, I did the changes, and my elbow popped, and I was like, oh. So I thought, well, maybe maybe how I was doing it before was making the exercise easy, right? So I thought, oh, am I gonna have to lower weights? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 1 week. I'm gonna wait 1 week, or so today was deadlift day. So I don't even know where my logbook's at. So let me just put it like this. So last week, it might have been 2 weeks ago. Last week, I could only do 5 reps. Okay, I did 5 reps, and I was like, man. And then my elbow popped on like the second rep, and I tried to keep going, but it was done. I was like, oh man. So this week, I kept the weight the same. I said, let me just see, and my elbow felt way better this week. Way better this week. I said, let me see, if I can get this weight off the ground with more reps. Okay. Did a set of 12. Okay, felt awesome. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is sometimes you're gonna just have shit days. You're gonna just have shit days in the gym. 100%. 100%. You're gonna just have the worst fucking days in the gym. Every weight's gonna be down. Not hitting the reps. Fucking people on the machines that you want. You're just gonna have those days. Which, funny, they actually got rid of one of the machines at the gym, and people are having a absolute shit. They want it back. I've been kind of leaving like little joke suggestions, like bring it back. It's the Booty Buster machine. So I kind of left them a little like note, like what was the note I left today? How can Ghostbusters bust Ghost without a booty buster? So apparently the manager didn't think that was fucking funny, but I thought the note was hilarious. But anyways, the point is, guys, I'm just saying you're gonna have not good days in the gym. Lord knows I have not good days in the gym. Some days. So let me see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's swim day. Uh, my basic routine, guys, is Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm in the gym lifting weights in the morning before work, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm swimming. Okay. I usually do like a 45-minute swim, which you do that, then you go to work. You ready for a nap. You ain't ready for an 8-hour day, but I do it. And then sometimes I'll hit the pool after work, depending on if I know what my workload's going to be. But that's generally the workout routine I do. 3 days of lifting, 4 days of swimming, 4 days of pumping. That's the routine, and I've been doing it for almost a year now. It will be a year, November 1st, me doing this routine, and I've loved it. I've not hit any sort of major plateau. Some lifts have gone slower than others. Uh, everyone has said I have. Everyone has been saying I look way better than I did last year. Which I got pictures. I mean, I got the picture for the thumbnail. I gotta find this one picture. So coming out of COVID, dudes, I look like a fucking pumpkin. Um, and I got a picture next to my cousin. My cousin's really, I'm 6'1". My cousin's taller than me by a good like 4 inches, and he's a lot thin. He's way thinner. So even though I'm tall, I'm fucking a pumpkin next to this like tall thin guy. It looks made it really obvious how overweight I was. I gotta find that picture because if I showed you that picture compared to the picture I have for my thumbnail, you would not think it was the same person. I was probably about, I wasn't 300 pounds, but I was in the 290s. That's pretty close. Um, so it's been a tough journey. It's been a tough journey. I mean, I fucking love to eat. I love to eat, and I gotta fight that every day. I gotta fight that every fucking day. I actually told um, this one chick I know. She asked me for workout advice. Like I know her through salsa dancing, and she I told her this. I was like I gotta drive a particular way home so I don't go by this donut shop because if I drive by this donut shop, I'm stopping and getting a donut. Okay, they got like this. They call it a Mickey Mouse here. It's fucking phenomenal. It's probably the best donut I've ever had in my life. I could eat like four of them. It is like fucking buttermilk, cream cheese. It's just it's chocolatey goodness. I gotta avoid that shit. I gotta go right by that stuff. So that's actually probably one of my best advices. If there's a place that you drive by, and if you drive by, you're gonna get something yummy and not diet approved. I would highly suggest you not drive by there because I tell you what, I take like I said, I take the long way home because I do not. I swear to God, I will. If I go by this place, I'm gonna stop at that donut shop. 100% stop at that donut shop. I just power of sugar is strong. So I think that covers the. I think that basically covers the three topics I wanted to cover tonight. So just to kind of rehash what I've gone over tonight. So first off, and I'm gonna be talking a lot about this particular subject, even though people don't like it because it's kind of boring, but it's really important. Um, the subject of preeminence. It's basically, guys, preeminence is at the core of it, loving yourself enough to go do stuff. Okay, that's basically preeminence. Okay, you love yourself so much that you are going to go and work out, make more money, get out of debt, whatever your bucket list of things you know. That's preeminence. And when people know you're like that, they will seek your advice. Okay, it's like you know how like if you know on YouTube there's lots of people that are multimillionaires or they claim to be multimillionaires. So I'll give I will give them the take them at face value that they are, and people come to them for advice. Okay, that's what happens when you become preeminent. So that's a big subject I'll be talking a lot about. Second thing, as I pointed out, I got a new bathmate. I've been kind of playing with it. It's a little bit different than the one I had. I got a one size smaller. Okay. We're playing around with it. It's a little bit different. It's surprising how getting different sizes really changes the your using experience with it. Okay. So we're playing with that. And then the last thing is basically like I said, my days are just wake up at 4, I'm at the gym at 5, and I am at work. I am just learning how to market. So that's really the what my life has been about. Not very exciting unless you're into that stuff. So that's what I got for you guys today. If you are interested in getting a bathmate, there is a link in the description down below. Click on it, check it out, and I promise you, you will not hate it. So I will see you guys tomorrow on hopefully a better and more interesting